Hi, I'm Shane with etrailer.com. Today I'm going to walk you through the installation of the easier.Products booster cables. Adding a setup like this to your vehicle is going to make it a lot easier when you need to jumpstart another vehicle. Maybe you get to a construction site, you have some construction equipment, the batteries just don't have enough power to get the equipment started. This is going to allow you to do that a lot easier. It's going to give you 28 foot of cable, and you're going to have a 6-foot cable that actually stays attached to your truck battery. So if you have something that may be down a hill a little bit or maybe off, you can't quite get close enough, and a lot of jumper cables may not be long enough to reach, this is going to make it a lot easier. As I mentioned, this plug is going to attach to the truck's battery. It's going to stay connected. You're going to have a quick disconnect plug. When you're ready to use it, you simply take the other end with the clamps, you plug them in together, and you can route this cable to whatever battery or whatever you're needing to jump start. Both sections of cable are going to be 4-gauge wire. They're going to have a nice, thick, durable coating on them, so we're not going to have to worry about them corroding. Our 2 ring terminals that are connecting onto the vehicle side, they're going to come pre-installed, so we don't have to install them. Our plug side, if we decide to keep it outside the vehicle, it's going to have a nice cap, so when we're not using it, it'll help keep dirt, debris, moisture, stuff like that from damaging our connection points. Once you have your vehicle side installed, this side is going to be the side that connects to it to give you that length that you need to get to whatever battery you're trying to add power to. You'll notice that this side does not have a plug on it or a cover. This, when you're not using it, you simply roll it up, you put it underneath your seat, maybe in a toolbox, so it's ready to use next time. We're going to have some durable, heavy-duty clamps, so when you attach them onto the battery post, you know they're going to stay there. They're not going to pull off. We're not going to have to worry about these breaking down. Again, very heavy-duty. The kit also comes with additional screws or bolts. We're going to have a couple different size bolts. The larger bolts are going to be for actually hard mounting your plug, if you decide to do that way. You're going to have smaller bolts. These are to replace your factory bolts if your factory ones are not long enough. And the copper fittings are going to be for side mount battery posts. Now we're going to take our shorter end that has our plug and our 2 ring terminals. You're going to notice it's going to have a negative and positive marking on the plug itself. You're going to file the cable down, and what I did is I marked my negative one with a piece of electrical tape, so I know once I pull it through the grill and up to the battery, I won't have to trace it back down and know which one it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go right through the grill right here. What I did is came up behind the grill and just routed it over to this side of the radiator. I came out the side here. I'll go ahead and make my connections to my battery, and then I can take the rest of this that's left over, kind of loop it up, throw a zip tie on it, and zip tie it right to this factory wiring that's already here. Go ahead and get them connected to the battery posts. Again, negative and positive. 10mm socket for the factory nut. And then you just reinstall the nut. Do the same thing for other side. Now we're going to plug into the cable we just installed in the vehicle, and we're going to test it out and make sure it's working correctly. Make sure when you plug in, you don't have those 2 touching. They're just like jumper cables. You can see we have power. Once you've tested it out, you know everything's working correctly, you're ready to go. Again, I'm Shane with etrailer.com. I hope this video has helped you whether you're still deciding or installing the easier.Products 28-foot long booster cables